Hey guys, and welcome back to AdosTheGreat YouTube channel. So guys, in today's video, I will be giving you my 2023 AFL Finals predictions. So as you can see here, we have the top 8 sides. Collingwood came first, Melbourne in 4th, Carlton 5th, Sydney Swans 8th, 6th and 7th went to St Kilda and GWS, and then Brisbane Lions 2nd, Port Adelaide 3rd. I think it's going to be a cracking series, guys, so I cannot wait to give you guys my opinions on how each side will finish the season. Look, my side, the West Coast Eagles, we got the spoon, and hopefully we get Harley Reid. Would be very excited for that. And I'll tell you what, the last time we won the spoon was in 2010. In 2011, we made the finals. So you just don't know. I'm telling you, 2024, it's the year of the Eagle. But let's jump straight in, guys. Game 1, we've got Collingwood and the Demons. I personally think this should not be the Thursday night game. I think this one should go to Friday. The Carlton and Sydney game should go to Saturday, and St Kilda and the Giants should be the Thursday night. Just my opinion. Would love to hear your opinion on that one. But yeah, Collingwood and Melbourne. Can't wait. I cannot wait. Apologies about the phone going off there. Look, I think both sides are sort of outside of form at the moment. Let me just have a look at the ladder because I just want to see sort of where the form is at the moment. I know Collingwood have had some pretty disappointing games, but then again, so have Carlton. Sorry, Melbourne. My apologies. All right, so yeah, look, I think it's going to be. I reckon this will be the closest game of the round. I am going to tip Collingwood. I think they will be too good, but I would not be surprised if Melbourne win that one. Next up, we got Carlton against Sydney. The Swans for me were pretty disappointing on the weekend. Carlton rested a few players, so you can't take too much out of the loss to GWS, in my opinion. This is another game that is really difficult to tip. Actually, all these games are sort of difficult to tip here. I am going to go with my gut and say that Carlton win this one. Sorry, Swans fans. I actually wouldn't mind to see the Swans go all the way, but I just can't see it happening. I think Carlton will be too good there, especially at the MCG. I believe that game will be played. It will be. So, yeah, 3 out of the 4 games have been played at the MCG. All right. So, yeah, I think Carlton get the job done there. Next up, we got the Saints against the Giants. I'm going to go controversial here. I don't know if you guys would agree or disagree, but I think the Giants win this one. I think they eliminate the Saints. I know probably a controversial take there, but I am pretty certain Giants get the win there. I know, again, bold take, but they were impressive last week. And again, you can't take too much out of it. The Carlton Blues rested a lot of players, but the Giants are pretty good. So I think Giants win that one. Although the Saints actually didn't play too bad at the Gabba against the Lions, I think the Giants will be just too good. Lions against Port Adelaide. This one's pretty easy for me. I actually think the Lions were undefeated at home, which is insane. Um, Let me just confirm that that is true. I believe the Lions were undefeated at home. My ladder. Lions played 12-1, 12 at home. Look, I do not see them losing in that one, so I am going to tip the Lions at the Gabba. Next up, we've got Melbourne and Carlton. Again, this is going to be controversial as hell, but I think Carlton go on a good run here. I'm backing them to beat the D's in this one. I think the Demons get knocked out in the semi-finals. Again, another bold take, but look, we see it every year. There's normally one of the top 4 teams don't make it, and for me, I think it will be Melbourne getting knocked out there. Port Adelaide, for me, beat GWS. I think the Giants will have a pretty good run, but fall short there with a good performance from Port Adelaide. Now, I originally had the Giants finishing last, I believe. So I do apologise, Giants fans. Credit to you guys. I think you guys will make it through to the semis, but I do think you will fall short against Port Adelaide. Next up, we've got Collingwood against Port Adelaide. I think this will be a very, very entertaining game. Both teams playing pretty well this year, like realistically. They're not bad. Uh, I've got to add some of this stuff into the ladder because I want to see um, what, what it all looks like. So Port Adelaide have won 3 out of their last 5. Collingwood have won 2. That game would probably be, they'll both be night games. So Port Adelaide have won 10, lost 5. Collingwood are very similar, won 10, lost 4. So both sides going into this game pretty similar. Interstate record, Port Adelaide are actually pretty good this season. So I'm going to tip Port Adelaide in this one. I think Port Adelaide move through to the grand final. I know it's a bold take there. Again, we've had some pretty bold takes. GWS beating St Kilda. Then we've got Carlton beating Melbourne and then Port Adelaide beating Collingwood. I know it's crazy, but I don't want to be those mainstream people that just have Collingwood and the Lions all the time. I want to go a little bit left field. Collingwood and the Lions, they're the two most basic picks. I'm going a bit left field here, but I am going to say Lions get the job done over Carlton at the Gabba again. Lions will be too strong. I'm sorry, the Lions will be too strong. Interstate record for the Lions is pretty poor, though. So, look, I think they can get it done on the big stage, get revenge for 2004, because we all know Lions fans, most Lions fans, they're still annoyed about that. I do think the Lions get revenge there, so the Lions are my premiers for 2023, but I do think Port Adelaide will give them a good run for their money. Let me know your tips down below in the comments, guys. I know this is a bold pick. It really is, and I understand that. But I'm not one of these guys that goes, the favourites all the time. I'm going a little bit left field, and they are my predictions. Hopefully they come off. You just never know. Let me know your predictions down below in the comments, guys. Thank you all so much for tuning in. And as always, my friends, I will see you in the next one. Thanks, guys.